dragon wing is an alum paper, right? So it has to resist.
Yeah,
So that
right.
it creates a hard edge.
Line, yes.
Right.
First of all, is ink only. Ink.
Ink only.
No, ink. Just, I mean, you can use any colors, but I'm start with ink.
Oh,
Oh, Pam went for the
Fine.
bathroom.
No. Okay. It's new. It's not dark enough. No. Oh, that's dark enough. Okay. No.
does this paper eat up some of the ink color?
No. Stay on the top.
Okay, so it's not going to fade. Once it's down, the color is there.
That's why they don't dry and very. If you you see the next step, I'll show her. Now, what you do is you see you do this.
Dot into it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go out to the line. Now, when it's too light, then your options are less, the effects are less because they dry much more faster. So there's no a technique to apply anymore. And so with this types of paintings, you have to apply it right away unless your brush strokes are really wet like this. There's a lot of water, and then or you
Yes.
now you see when you spray, it can the
Yeah.
kinds of effect. Okay. Where did she go?
I think to the ladies' room.
Now you see when you have too much water, then you got to wait.
Puddle, puddle, puddle.
Can you imagine every single stroke that you have to do that? So you don't want to do that. Now, you must not absorb them. When you absorb them, it becomes the result not as vivid.
Flattens
The
it,
line,
yeah.
the lines are all gone.
So you don't want to take a dry
No.
brush in there and
Yeah.
lift liquid out.
No.
Oh, okay.
So try not to do too many strokes, then you cannot control it. Okay.
Ink.
You.
Then he's going to dot it with white. Inside the line.
Now also, depending that the white that I apply is very, very light now. Then you could try it at home. See, you have a darker white. I mean, more white or less white, up to you. And then try also. Now this is with white paint. Now they're called banking white. Okay, 撞白粉. Okay. Now if you just waters only, like here, just water only, then it's 撞水, it's banking water. Okay. And then if you use color, then it's banking color like this. Or you could do white and colors
White
together.
and colors.
You could have indigo in there. I mean brown.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll see that kind of blue-green, the stone blue, the stone green blend
No.
in there too.
And that is how. This is the earlier masters of the Lingnam school. Now you see some of the paintings. I don't know what is in that little file that I put in on the CD. Okay. Has a little introduction of the Lingnam history. Okay. And it's a book of the Lingnam School, which is written by one of the professors here live in Victoria. I met him, and when he was teaching in the Stanford University, and publishes is from California. Yes.
And what was his name?
Name.
Ralph, professor from Lingnam School. That's him over there. And he also teaching Chinese modern art and other art as well. But the way he write the book is not entirely the true knowledge of the Lingnam School. But I really appreciate he wrote that book, because even in Chinese, in our school, it has Chinese people. No one had spent an effort just to write a history of the Lingnam School, which is I really like. But this is, if you buy from the internet, it costs you hundreds of dollars for this
Yes.
book. I steal it from them. I buy
Stole it from the library.
No, I pay for it.
Uh-huh.
I buy it from the library.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, I didn't return. Then later on, I got a note. Then I went over and paid for it.
Sorry, I lost it. I'll pay for it.
Yep. Here they do sell old books, but otherwise they don't have any more space for new books. But then they.
So you did them a favor.
Excuse me.
But then I was. There's something they should select certain books, they keep them instead of sell them. We have book sales every year from the library, very cheap. But most of the books has been either pages
Torn
tear,
or missing, yeah.
missing,
Oh, Sally works at the book sales.
and then it's just not nice people. No, here.
Is this the alum paper?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Now is color. Now, here what I want you to realize is, do not trying to each and every stroke. Try not to touch each other, especially paddle. Okay, so have it all by itself. Okay. Now, if you want, if they touch each other, it's fine. But if you know how to manage it, okay. Here it's all by itself. No. Then this you have to use white. You will learn when you do this, okay, try a several way with different thickness of the white and the different thickness of the paper, okay?
And that's white poster paint.
Yeah, this is white poster paint. You see how tedious it is? and then you wait until they dry by itself. Then it become like this. See that? That was before white.
Yep.
They were after white. They become like this. This is. I will write it in Chinese for you. And most of the Lingnan artists, the old Lingnan master, the earlier Lingnan master, know how to paint this, and they do it very, very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very, very nicely. There's one painter here from the Lingnan school. His father used this technique, and he using that technique as well. It's like outlining, you see, yeah? But it has a very nice effect, okay? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where are you going to put the bird on there?
Pushy, pushy, pushy.
I'm just
Get
asking.
ahead of yourself again.
Just asking.
I paint half of the size of the rice paper for a hotel. See, that's just how.
You can use this technique on silk.
Silk.
Oh, this is on silk.
Yeah, I know
Yes.
that is.
No, be sure that silk melted.
It's mounted silk,
Mounted
yes,
silk, yeah.
because
Not
otherwise,
just silk.
It'll buckle.
bleed. It'll buckle and bleed.
And it'll be a mess.
But mounted silk, you can actually manipulate with brush.
Okay.
And
Those.
Thank you.
Those are the
Yes.
the technique.
Mhm.
Okay. Good. Don't let them dry. Okay. So really
Watch it.
watch
Oh,
it.
no, that's getting wrinkled.
That's what he said. He
Yeah.
said you tape it on a board.
Yeah.
And could you do this technique on other kinds of paper beside the rice paper?
Of course.
Of course, yes. Okay.
Of
Thank you.
course. Nothing is no.
Yeah.
But
But
the
the
result
vibrant.
the result I still prefer on rice paper. The Korean paper
No.
no
Oh.
doesn't have this kinds of looks.
Oh,
Now,
interesting.
I'm going to show you something. And this bird we call in Chinese we call white head. Has a white head. Has a sort of a not exactly emerald but green.
oh, are you
Body.
talking about kingfisher?
Or the white eye.
No.
This is
White.
白头.
I told.
White
Whitehead.
Right hand.
And that bird is a symbol of a symbol of a couple live together
Forever.
forever.
Yeah.
So when we paint those types of birds, we're wishing people, we're wishing a couple live, love forever.
Long.
Yeah, it's not like longevity. So
It's like
it
long
go with-
marriage or, yeah.
Yeah, it's go with the peony. It's go
With mandarin duck. With Yes.
like the mandarin.
Duck, yeah.
this is my baby.
Oh.
A big baby.
My baby.
So when we paint this type of bird, normally we don't paint once. Okay, unless it's really small, we normally paint two of them too. Okay, but since I have the color, so I come up with this bird. Okay. Now, if you paint with the flowers, and then you should paint the flowers first before
Okay. Pink
before
flowers before
bird.
bird.
Yeah. Do not paint the birds and then after flowers. Now this is rice paper.
Pink flowers before bird. Or on some
Now, if you
branches and
use
stuff.
tiny brush like this and will paint a tiny stroke. Now, I would advise you, if when on rice paper you do this, okay?
Take the water out of the back.
Yeah. So you don't have to worry how slow you are. That will give you a perfect stroke, and you don't have to worry about it.
Horsehair brush.
No,
That's a small detail.
Oh, small detail.
no, this is not horsehair, but similar.
Is it like wolf or deer wolf? Oh, yeah,
Whisker?
The whisk,
whiskers.
the mouth whisk.
Mouse whiskers.
Okay then.
They make in Japan. Now, they have in Mandarin Zhong. It called black face.
No, Kathy had one. No, Sarah
Black face. Whatever from Japan, they are not cheap.
Nothing from Japan.
Who that will be?
You just make 2 strokes. Just
Mm-hmm.
stroke.
Hello. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Bye. She know what's my bed.
Oh.
Right.
no.
She's the very first student from when I from Vancouver.
Does she still study with you?
She's no. That's kind of sad, but she has family problems.
Oh. Are most of your students Chinese? Do you have very many Caucasian students?
No.
No, no Caucasian students?
The reason I call you guys is because you and I talked to you about, and then you said you learned before, and then I sort of know how much even you learned before, how much you learned, and I know you need more
Instruction.
instruction. No, not instruction.
A lot more.
Knowledge about Chinese painting, because and then guidance about technique, whether you have received a correct information for your technique.
Mhm.
That's why I call you and not want you to come. Otherwise, I don't teach.
Okay.
It's a wasting of time.
Waste of painting time.
And then I have teach many in the workshop, hundreds of them, but my efforts is not worth it because they come and go just like that. They do not
Mine would have to stay with me forever.
they do not really. I don't blame them because it's not up to my control, but then I have a choice whether I
Yes.
teach or don't.
Well, this is a discipline, and not everybody is going to put the time and effort to stay in it.
Yeah, I know. So
Yeah.
over here, I don't teach.
Okay.
I do ask them. I do. There's only one, but she is from Iran, and I pick.
And choose your students.
Yeah,
That's smart.
and then we have to like each other.
Yes. Yes. Nice too. Good strokes.
We don't like each other's.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You like us though, right?
Huh?
You like us though.
You didn't go that far.
I don't want to put up with something.
I know. I have disinvited a couple of people too.
You know what I mean by
I do.
I cares about people, but if I cannot put it, no, I'm not having it. Now I can do it really quick, but I'm just.
No, better to do this, so.
Now those are how the bird is, okay, and most of the people attend the workshop are mostly artists, professional. Here in Vancouver. To paint it has to go with peony. Or if I don't go with peony, then I'll paint something else. Since I have the colors. This is surprise. Okay.
These are, I have to try to get a picture of that little baby.
You have in the books. The books has a lot of bird. Surprise! I'm going to sign this. Then when you go home, you see who lucky to draw the number.
Oh,
Okay, lucky draw.
wow. Oh,
All right, or we do it tonight.
okay. Bob's gonna kill anybody who gets this.
No,
Uh-oh.
If I'm floating in the river.
Mr. Fanboy wins everything anyway, so.
Uh-oh.
Opens Pandora's box.
Uh-oh, we...
what goes on in China stays in China.
So strokes. Maybe brush the tip.
No, that's not horsehair.
No, it's not.
What is it?
That's mixing.
No, I was asking Bob.
It's a mixed brush.
After he told you.
Oh, I knew it was mixed.
Good. There are only two kinds, mixed and horsehair.
That's right.
Oh, it's total soft.
And they're soft. See if he's paying attention. There's that wonderful stroke.
I use another brush because I
Yeah.
do not want to clean my brush.
Right.
Okay, once I clean my brush and lose color, waste
Yes.
color.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I use another brush.
Mhm.